Buenas a todos y a todas, gentucillas de YouTube y gente a la que le gustan las aventuras gráficas, en concreto este Life is Strange Remastered. Estamos aquí en la parte número 13, si no recuerdo mal, 12 o 13, sí. Y lo habíamos dejado en la parte anterior terminando este capítulo de el cuarto oscuro, en el que, bueno, eh, había ido Max y Chloe. Max y Chloe habían ido a investigar a la fiesta, pero no habían encontrado a Nathan, habían encontrado a Victoria. Y pues eso, cuando habían vuelto a ver lo del cadáver de Rachel aquí en el, aquí digo, en esa especie de desguace o vertedero donde era el lugar secreto de Chloe, se habían encontrado con que un fulano les había drogado. ¿Y quién era ese fulano? Pues el profesor Jefferson ese. Así que nada, vamos a continuar a ver en qué situación se encuentra Max. Vale, estamos en la habitación esa, por lo que puedo vislumbrar de, de los Prescott, en el que se sacaban fotos de chicas en un estado un poco lamentable. Y aquí empezamos el episodio 5, Polarized, que no sé muy bien, polarizados, porque es como lo de las fotos, pero un poco más. Que tampoco sé muy bien qué quiere decir polarizado, pero bueno, no soy experto en fotografía. Vale.
Chloe? What? Where? It's a dark room.
Mm,
Is anybody out there? Please help!
God, I don't remember anything that
a ver qué
happened.
tenemos por aquí.
This must be the same drug. Oh shit, that's me. He took that shot last night.
A ver.
Finally, I'm free. Almost.
A ver. No puedo sujetarme nada más.
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
¿Concentrarse en la foto? Vale, el resto no podemos hacer nada.
I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
Uy, uy, uy. Joder, es más complicado de lo que recordaba esto, ¿eh? Vale, tenemos que retroceder en el tiempo. Ya empezamos con los viajes en el tiempo.
This angle highlights your purity, see? The slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest.
¿Qué dice?
Vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there! Stay still! Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Oh, good. Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Claro, porque a Chloe la mató este pavo.
Chloe, right. Yeah, I'm sorry that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down.
Joder, va full drogado este pavo, ¿eh?
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my #1 rule. Always take the shot.
Hostia, volvemos al mismo tiempo. No sé muy bien qué es lo que ha cambiado, pero bueno.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. so sick.
Ah, bueno, las fotos encima de... A ver.
Wait, Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. I'd really like to smash that fancy camera into Jefferson's face. No. That picture isn't going to help. And I can't go through all that again.
Vale, solo nos queda esta foto.
Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one. This might work.
Bueno, la verdad es que me está gustando el comienzo de esto, porque es como más... Está bien que el minijuego este de... Vale, ahora es más facilillo. El minijuego de esto sí que es verdad que no... Bueno, el minijuego, de lo de enfocar. Mucho no me gusta.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes. You're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
Ha matado a
Killed
Chloe.
Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Los artistas no matan.
Artists don't drive teenagers to suicide for any bullshit muse. You trained Nathan to drug Kate, to take photos of her. That's why she's dead.
Which makes me sad, Max. I will miss her. Kate had such a strong spirit, it was very satisfying to break it down.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
When you told the principal that I made Kate cry, I thought you almost had me. It's good our esteemed Principal Wells is like most administrators. A closet drunk. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
¿Ha utilizado a Nathan o está tan enfermo con usted? Como
He's
usted.
as sick as you.
Don't judge people, Max. But that's why Nathan never should have been at Blackwell.
Ya
That
sois
makes
dos.
two of you.
I helped Nathan realize his vision. So few people get that chance.
You brainwashed him.
I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
¿Por qué Rachel?
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
¿Conocía a Frank?
Did you know she also had a connection with Frank?
Let's be honest. She was doing the classic bad boy thing. She was over Frank before it began. He just didn't know. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You and your friends almost beat Nathan to death. See, we're not so different.
Yes, we are. I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all
Sí,
this
la verdad
on
es que se ha
Nathan.
cargado a muchos, el pavo
I
este.
don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay.
Joder, qué cabrón.
Let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Alone with a heart, a battered old heart,
Ahí tenemos algo.
a heart that needs
Ahora vamos a mirarlo.
This is not art. I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
No sé por qué.
Okay.
Wait! Please.
Ah, vale,
Mr.
porque ahora
Jefferson.
podemos hablar con este
Max.
subnormal.
I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
Mi diario.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Hostia, y ahora podemos viajar al pasado. Y arreglar todo. Vale, podemos pasarnos esto también.
with a heart,
Oh my god. I could go all the way back to the moment this all started. Max, this could be your chance to fix everything. For good.
Personified. Max, I wish you could see yourself now.
No enfoca esto.
This one's out of focus, but
Ahora.
that's my fault, Max.
Dios. Qué bestia, le volver al principio de todo.
I'm any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb
I'm
word
back.
for a wonderful photographic
Right back where I started this insane week. And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever again.
Portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Who cares? This class is hella bullshit.
I'll pretend you didn't say that
Dios,
and let you try to answer one more.
así se contesta.
Sorry, there's no time left. I mean, your class is almost over.
Oh. Well, thanks for the warning, Max. So, the Daguerrean process made portraiture quite popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear defined features. You can learn more
Está
when you
cabreada,
finish
Max,
reading the assigned chapters. Clearly, Max doesn't have the time. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday
Time
Heroes
to change time.
with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
And Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard.
Hostia.
I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark
Y
room.
al final David nos va a ser de ayuda. A ver. Bueno, la cámara y tal.
All I need is David's number, and Jefferson is one text closer to life with...
Vale. Vamos a buscar.
I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet.
Durante más de 100 años la Academia Blackwell ha sido un oasis académico para el arte y la ciencia en el que los alumnos bla bla. Mark Jefferson, tras dejar su huella en el mundo de la fotografía de moda de los 90, Mark Jefferson siempre supo que quería compartir su visión e inspirar a otros. A finales de la primera década del siglo XXI dio un celebrado giro a su carrera y se puso a dar clase por todo el país, acabando inevitablemente con una plaza permanente de la Academia Blackwell. Las clases de bla bla de arte y fotografía son de las más populares. Ok.
Found you.
Vale, seguridad David Madsen 555-630-8243.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
Who wins? This is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but
Dios.
I want everybody to know that this photographic world is not for everybody.
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison.
Vale, ahora tenemos que ir a salvar a...
The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
¿Qué es esto?
This fancy camera does not give you any extra talent, Victoria. Or excuses.
Tendríamos que hablar con Victoria, ¿no?
Marsh this time.
Consolar. Ya.
Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
Oh, Rachel. I'm sorry. Victoria, I'm sorry you have to stand next to that psycho. Mr. Jefferson, we need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
I can see you're kissing ass again. Nothing new.
What did you just say?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
Not until Victoria knows that hiding behind a screen and posting videos of people is totally fucked up. You know how easy it is to hurt somebody? To destroy their life? Are you proud of yourself? If you have any feelings left, you should think about your actions.
Listen, I didn't...
Of course you did. You're so insecure, you can't even be happy with your own talent. You have to try and bring everybody down to your mean and ugly level.
Joder.
I do not have to listen to this bullshit. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
Well, it looks like you already did, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
I sure hope so.
I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy that, but... why?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell, the first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Dios. Vale, eso sí, igual. Vale, bien, bien. Chloe sigue viva. Hostia. Vale, esto es entrando en el cuarto oscuro este. Bien. Solucionado todo, coño. Descubren el cuerpo de Rachel. Le dan el premio, un premio a Max. Bien, coño. Todo bien parece que ha ido. Esto se ha borrado porque ya no existe. Claro, ha ganado el concurso y es ella sola la que va, ¿no? A San Francisco.
Whoa!
Ya está en el avión.
Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane.
Hostia, con
Yeah,
el
we did
director.
everything right this time.
El director que va borracho. Va borracho las 24 horas.
Good work, David. Chloe. Oh, you're alive.
Hostia, sí, pero todavía está el tornado que se aproxima.
I did it.
Se aproxima a Arcadia Bay.
Wowzer.
A ver.
It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
A ver.
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever. Chloe and I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. When we were innocent.
Ahora el periódico, si puedo verlo. Ahora.
The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
Bueno, menudo texto, ¿eh? Restaurante Dos Lunas. En pleno caos medioambiental de Arcadia Bay, con la nevada fuera de tiempo y las ballenas varadas, algunos habitantes aseguran que anoche vieron 2 lunas llenas alrededor de las 8. Los testigos afirman que se veían con mucha claridad en el cielo de la noche hasta que las nubes las cubrieron al poco tiempo. Aún no han aparecido fotos ni vídeos del acontecimiento, lo que ha llevado a los meteorólogos locales a creer que el reciente descontrol climatológico podría haber disparado la imaginación de algunos. El cuerpo de seguridad de Blackwell descubre un búnker y salta el escándalo. Tras recibir una serie de pistas de David Madsen, responsable de seguridad de la Academia Blackwell, los agentes de policía descendieron el pasado martes a una extraña estancia subterránea, supuestamente empleada por el profesor Max Jefferson y el alumno Nathan Prescott para drogar, secuestrar y fotografiar a jovencitas. Aunque las víctimas no parecían haber sufrido ninguna agresión física o sexual, el inquietante descubrimiento ha originado un auténtico terremoto en la tranquila localidad de Arcadia Bay. Incluso Sam Prescott, el empresario más poderoso de la zona, está ahora bajo investigación por su papel como propietario de la granja donde estaba situado el cuarto oscuro, un estudio con todo lujo de equipamientos fotográficos. Joder. Vale, a ver, me queda el folleto, que en fin, no sé por qué no puedo verlo.
I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too.
A ver, ahí se... Ahí.
I have to admit, I love being called an artist.
Vale.
Excuse me, sir. Your phone has to be
Y tendré que mirar algo en concreto.
These are FCC rules.
Al profesor no lo podemos... Al director no lo podemos despertar.
Your phone, sir.
Please fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip, and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have
Vale,
to
ahora
fly
podemos
at all
hablar con él.
anymore.
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there.
Sigue petando de la nariz.
Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
Está en plan... La chica está de Stranger Things. Mira, bueno, ahí tenemos foticos. Bueno, una fotico nada más. Es decir, se borra el pasado en el que ella está atrapada en el cuarto oscuro. Y aparece aquí en San Francisco. Zeitgeist Gallery.
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So's the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max.
Venga, a conseguir
After this week,
enchufes.
you are certainly not a little kid anymore.
Vamos, Max.
In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to.
Voy a acabarme el
Then
caviar,
again,
dice.
start snoozing.
Menudo,
You know, I won't
el
always be here to
director
take
es un
charge.
zorro,
But you come talk to me whenever you want.
El director es un zorro entre cómo le da
Come on, Max.
al whisky.
After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done. Wowzer, Max. You did it. Somehow. I went from the dark room to this gallery. I've been through so many realities in 1 week. Life is weird.
Ah, mira, ahí está el profesor Jefferson, digo,
I know it's
el
kind of
director.
simple, but I find. Oh, hey, you're the one who entered the self-portrait. Or actually, do you call it a selfie? Anyway, I was very impressed about how you subverted it to make all of your photo subjects the focus. Oh, very smart.
Sí, hombre. A ver.
So, how are you handling your new fame as a photographer?
I don't feel like a famous photographer yet.
Every journey starts with the first step. I'm only a Blackwell bureaucrat, not an artist. But you've made us proud with the great response to your work so far.
I don't know. I'm just lucky. There's no way I'm a real photographer yet.
Don't sell yourself short, Max.
Maybe I feel guilty for celebrating.
Leave that to me. I should have been more proactive about Kate Marsh and her awful situation. She's strong, and I'm glad she made it out of that hell. Should have put my foot down with Nathan Prescott. Or put my foot in his ass.
Vale,
I should
entonamos
have
el,
told
el
Nathan
mea
about it gone
culpa.
to school this
Se lo
week.
tendríamos que haber dicho y ya está.
Maybe things would have been different.
Maybe not. I probably wouldn't have believed that he did. The Prescotts have a way of getting their way, or should I say, had. And Jefferson had such a great reputation. Nobody expected him to be so disturbed. I couldn't
Pues la verdad es
believe
que
the
no.
police found those sick photos in his dark room. Oh, those poor girls.
At least he's in jail along with Nathan for kidnapping and murder.
And Sean Prescott is now under serious investigation for all his years of corruption. Money and power can only protect you for so long at Arcadia Bay. The irony is that for once, Sean Prescott actually had no clue what was going on with Jefferson. And he even brought him to Blackwell.
Igual es el karma.
I'd like to think there's some karma involved. The Prescotts have had this coming.
I do believe that what goes around comes around. I just hope it's all good for a change.
I'm hoping this is a fresh start, Principal Wells.
Like I said before, you're an adult now, Max. You can call me Ray. Oh, at least for this event. Now, if you'll excuse me, I hear the buffet.
¿Cómo le va a dar a la comida? Como si no hubiera mañana.
Champagne makes me think of me and Chloe getting busted with that wine.
Like, I do not understand art.
Well, I have to say, this is the best everyday hero
I guess
show I've seen
everybody is a
since it
photographer
began.
now.
All the pictures say a lot about our times. Bravo.
Supongo que tendremos que encontrar nuestra foto, ¿no? Aquí, mírala.
Damn, I bet that film costs a fortune.
Hey, and there she is to save the day.
Hi.
You did it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
Otra vez el sangrado de nariz. Uf, está petando. Claro. El tornado, claro, en la ciudad. Es que yo digo una cosa, ya digo, no sé si las cinemáticas tienen algo que ver o no. Que esto no tenga sonido. Pero yo creo que esto tendría que tener sonido.
Hey, are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
Pero bueno.
I'm okay. jet lag. High altitude.
Oh, you left the ringer off, idiot. Oh, come on. Please answer.
Max, holy shit, man, your vision. It's true. You saw the tornado. It's coming.
What? Oh no. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so fucking scared. I'm by the beach.
Chloe, can you hear me?
¿Por qué no, por qué no huyó del tornado?
Oh my god. The tornado was real. Oh, I didn't fix shit. Chloe will die. Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed. There has to be a way to stop this. For good.
Claro, rebobinando no. Tendré que volver a la...
Look at this print.
A la esta. ¿Cómo se llama? A la imagen. Bueno, a la imagen, coño. A la foto que ha hecho Max para el premio. Y volver al pasado. Claro, volver a este momento. Pues putadón. Que para una vez que le van bien las cosas a Max.
Excuse me, I'd love to ask you a few questions about your work.
Sorry, but
I could have done this so much better.
Oh, you're Max Caulfield, right?
Hostia, no te puedes
Tell me
concentrar.
what kind of instant camera you use.
can we talk later? Thanks. I literally do not have the time to deal with everybody.
Bien. Bueno, gente, pero lo vamos a dejar aquí. Porque, pues eso, si esto se alarga mucho más, ya casi que llegaremos al final del capítulo. ¿Vale? Vamos a guardar aquí. Y lo vamos a dejar. Continuaremos en la siguiente parte con más Life is Strange. Y a saber si es el final ya del juego o si quedará algo más. Así que nada, hasta luego, gente.